What is the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Miami Dolphins versus New England Patriots. 0-2 we go. Um, the offense wasted the entire first half of the game. We didn't do much until the final minutes of the second quarter, where were able to get a field goal, and the defense didn't do much better either. Even though the defense was able to get a fumble, um, get a few stops on the Patriot offense, but in that first half, before Jimmy Garoppolo went out, it looked like we could have lost this game 63-3 because they were marching up and down the field, without us being able to get any kind of stops from our defense. And our offense was going out there doing three and out and three, three and out and three. No run game to speak of. Our starting running back ends up going down. Arian Foster's hurt. That's no big shocker. Um, just the first half of if the first half of the game looked like the second half of the game, we would have been victorious. But the first half of this game, we played like absolute shit. Nothing was going right. Absolutely nothing. Now, I want to talk about Jason Jones because to me, out of everybody on our defense, oh yeah, and Kiko Alonso made some pretty solid plays in this game too, especially the play where he met LeGarrette Blount in the hole, man down, hand down, and was able to stuff him in the hole. But Jason Jones in this game to me played a damn good game. I mean, I saw a couple plays where he was getting heat on the quarterback, pressure on the quarterback. He was taking his man and pushing him back into the quarterback. Jason Jones, to me, out of all of the defenders out there, played the best game. I thought he played one hell of a game. I didn't even know who Jason Jones was, but yeah, number 98 to me played a hell of a game. I really liked the game he played. Um, Maxwell giving way too much cushion on receivers. Receivers wide the fuck open. Bennett wide the fuck open. Blown coverages. That bullshit ass helmet to helmet on our free safety. That was absolute bullshit. But we give that to them anyway, and that keeps the drive going, allows them to stay on the field. But that first half was disastrous. The second half, man, the second half, we came out looking great, absolutely great. And if the defense would have been able to stop the Patriots, stop them, keep them on the other side of the 50, and give this offense a little bit more time, we might have been able to pull this game out. But the defense was unable to come up with the big stop that we needed down the stretch. That was the problem in the very end. We were not able to close this thing out, and that was just a big problem. Tannehill needs to start taking the risk. Yeah, he was making some beautiful plays. You know what? I say when we start a game, to me, we should start a game out in the hurry up. Start out in the hurry up. He plays so much better when we're in the hurry up offense, when we're in that 2-minute offense. He plays better. The team plays better. I think Ryan Tannehill plays better when we run that 2-minute offense. That I mean, we were basically in that 2-minute offense the entire second half from what I was seeing, and that's when we started making plays. You saw that last year. That's why I thought Chip Kelly would have been decent here. I'm not saying that he would have been great, but I'm saying Chip Kelly would have been decent here in Miami because of the offense that he runs. I think so. I really do. Um, so we are 0-2, and we couldn't beat the Patriots with their third string quarterback and Rob Gronkowski out. Now this is what I was telling people, man. Listen, We always play this team tough. Whether we get one win or two wins, we always play them tough. We are a divisional rival. We will play them tough. Last year we beat them in our home. Our quarterback is 0-4 in their home, but I think he's 5-1 in ours or something like that. We always play this team tough, and we always at least get one win. Have a perfectly good weekend going, Kansas success. Just tune into the Miami Dolphins game and shoot yourself in the dick. Oh wow. I the second half of the game has me encouraged. But if you think about this real quick, it also shows the effect that an offense can have on the defense. When you have an offense that's going out there playing conservative football and giving the other team the ball back, you allow the other team to build confidence. And that's what we've seen from the Patriots when Jimmy Garoppolo went out. As long as Jimmy Garoppolo was out there and able to move the ball, he kept that defense kind of fresh. But when he went out and they brought in Brisket, who didn't, he doesn't, you could tell he doesn't know the playbook, didn't get many snaps because of Brady and Garoppolo. So you put him out there and you start seeing them do some three and outs. You three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out. You're gonna tire out the defense. I don't care how good your defense is. If you continue to send them out there, three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out, you're gonna wear them down. And pretty soon they're gonna start giving up plays. And that's what you've seen from that Patriot defense. You've seen them giving up plays because they were already out there. Miami Dolphins lose in Seattle and New England by a combined 9 points. Yes, I don't blame the offense at all in this game. I do. The offense took a full quarter off. I mean, a full half off. They didn't do anything in the first half of the game. They went three and out, three and out, three and out. Now, the defense didn't do much. The defense didn't do much, but come on. Oh, we're tough out. We may not win games, but we're tough out. Yeah, yeah. I may not get married, but I'm always the bridesmaid. That doesn't say a whole lot. I hate that the Dolphins want to show up when the game's over. Yeah, not mad about that game, to be honest. We're the best team that's 0-2. That doesn't say anything to me. We just show we can destroy this team if we want to, but we need better communication at the start and not the end. Absolutely. We need to start games fast. Start them fast. Start them playing as if we're down. Come out with the mindset that we're down and we'll play a lot better. Come out and play with a sense of urgency. We didn't see that in this game until the second half when we started running, a more up tempo offense. And I think just like I was saying last year, if you go back and you watch those videos, I feel like this quarterback plays better with a higher tempo. Time for a new secondary. Well, we just got a new secondary, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Think about how many fuck ups we done made. We let Britt Grimes go. We drafted a wide receiver a few years back, and 2 picks, 3 picks later, a Pro Bowl cornerback is drafted. We've made some screw ups, and now we have to live with them. We have Byron Maxwell, and we have that rookie kid who, to me, he gets beat on the double move way too much from what I'm seeing in this small sample size. The double move just completely turns him around. He's got to play better than that, especially against those little small shifty. He's got to play better than that. Devontae Parker showed up. Yeah, he did. Devontae Parker definitely did. When Devontae Parker is on the field, to me, as I said in the preseason, with him and Jarvis Landry, I believe we have two number one receivers. But but the big if is with his health. He has got to stay healthy. Have to stay healthy. Oh man, literally never fumbled. Crazy to see him put it on the turf. Wow. So Ezekiel Elliott fumbled twice today. So you already know a roast is in order again. A roast is in order. You already know. But the Dallas Cowboys, I'm sorry, folks. I'm looking at this. I made some predictions at the beginning of the season. One of my predictions was the Cowboys drafted Ezekiel Elliott instead of Jalen Ramsey was a mistake. And so far, the first game he got about 40 something yards. This game he fumbled twice. Last game, if you ask me, Alfred Morris had a better game on fewer carries. So, but anyway, back to this game, man. Shit, who do we play next? I gotta go back to the water cooler and hear people talk shit. Okay. All right, cool, thanks. The next game will be the Cleveland Browns. Now, that is see, this is weird because we're gonna play the Cleveland Browns next game, and everybody is going to say that this is a very winnable game for us, which will be the Cleveland Browns. But our weakest spot on this team right now is our secondary, and they've got Corey Coleman, Terrell Pryor, and Josh Gordon. So we got a weak secondary, and they've got three big fucking receivers. So I want to know how we're gonna deal with all of that. This schedule is looking worse and worse for us, fam. To be honest with you, it's looking worse and worse. It's looking worse and worse. Every time I look at the schedule, now the schedule looks worse and worse. That Cleveland Brown game should be a winnable one, but we'll see. The Cincinnati Bengals, don't know. I think we could beat Tennessee. Pittsburgh Steelers with Antonio Brown. Okay. The Buffalo Bills, we all remember how that went last week. The New York Jets. Yeah, okay. Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker, Onwa, whatever that fuck that guy's name is. We're gonna catch hell. That Charger game looks like a win. That Rams game can be a win. I believe we can beat the 49ers. The Ravens, they always are a pain in our ass. And last year we barely beat them with their fourth string water boy. Arizona Cardinals with Larry Fitzgerald and them guys, that's a tough one. Like, after watching these first two games, man, my predictions get lower and lower right now. Seriously, they do. They start getting lower and lower. I started out thinking 8, 9 wins. And after these first two games, you start thinking 2, 3 wins, honestly. Now, does that mean as a fan that I'm going to, go out there thinking my team is going to win? No. Josh Gordon not playing. Josh Gordon is not playing? Why is Tannehill getting outplayed by backups? That's a hell of a question. I mean, why? Yeah, we will be 1-15. I hope not, man. I'll cry if we go 1-15. He's in his fifth year, 8-year old, eighth overall, and still haven't gotten us to the playoffs. Nope. That interception that he threw, by the way, Garoppolo was getting pressured the whole fucking game, getting pushed around. You see him break out of packs and still make plays. Tannehill gets pressure in his face. He throws a dumbass pick, man. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, bruh. Really? It's gonna be tough, man. This is gonna be a tough fucking season for us. There's things to like, and you look at it and you go, all right, okay, cool. That looks promising, and then you look and you go, shit. Who the fuck are we gonna beat playing like this? Tennessee, maybe. But then again, Tennessee has a two-headed monster at running back. And we had trouble stopping LeGarrette Blount when we knew they had to run with a backup quarterback. So, what does that say about our run defense? Anyway, man, I'm done. I don't drink alcohol, but I think I'm gonna go and get me some alcohol and drink today. I will talk to you guys next time. Next week, Cleveland Browns versus the Miami Dolphins. I think I'm gonna be off again, and we're tuned in. I'll talk to you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're over 8,000. Peace.